Welcome to the holiday week edition of the North American Leadership Academy. Hey guys, um, I know this week we got the players only, the serious players. Yesterday was Christmas. I think Hanukkah starts tonight. I think Kwanzaa starts tonight or tomorrow night. New Year's is coming up, all the holiday parties and traffic and blah, 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 blah. So I know that most people in the Rain Nation and most people in the rest of our profession and most people in every other profession, they've shut down on pursuing their dreams. And this is their chill week where they just binge watch Netflix or something. But if you're watching this, you're one of the players. So I want to talk to you about how you can absolutely crush 2025. All right. So why am I doing this tonight? Right? There might be, and I can't see, right? I'm on the Zoom. We simulcast on Facebook. We simulcast on the Spanish Facebook. I think maybe YouTube. So I don't see everybody, but there's not about a ton of people on here. Look at the comments. You can see it's a little anemic. But here's what I know. Here's why I did this show tonight anyway. Instead of, our first thing, the leadership in North America, we were saying, hey, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah week. We'll just skip that week. And the more I thought about it, I said, no, we can't do that. I need to do a show. We'll just make it a special edition for the holidays. And here's why. The power of routines, the power of consistency, the power of regular events, the power of people setting up their calendar for building their business and developing habits, developing routines. Let me tell you something that I know in terms of the ripple effects of these leadership academies. Because you say, well, maybe only X number of people watched this week and X number of people signed up. Why, we're going to go through this work every week, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. We have to do a North American Leadership Academy. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. we got to do a Be the Breakthrough. Yeah. Because you know what the ripple effects of that are? It builds discipline. It builds consistency. It builds consistency with you. It builds your self-esteem because hey, I made a commitment and I'm following through on my commitment. But the ripple effects as this goes down, because here's the other thing that happens. We have a lot of people in Rain that this is just a very relaxed side gig, right? We have thousands of people who just love the products and they share them with their friends or neighbors occasionally. They say they want to build a business, but they're going to show up one leadership academy out of 20 or however many B2B. But the people who show up, who build the routine, who build the muscle, who build the habit, every Thursday night, it just reminds them, I have a Rain business that I'm responsible for. I have a team that looks to me for support and leadership. Every Saturday, when there's a Be the Breakthrough, they just got a reminder. Hey, I have a business. I made a commitment. I'm a leader. My team looks to me for support. They look to me to model the behavior. And we're going to have this Leadership Academy anyway. Why don't I invite some people to be on it? And we're having to Be the Breakthrough on Saturday anyway. Why don't I try and get some people in the candidate pathway, get some people to watch the pre video, the first look video, or look at the Ultimate Secret booklets, or whatever. And it over first level, second level, third level, fifth level, 20th level, it creates ripple effects that ultimately, when you're a top leader, will literally produce millions of dollars in extra volume over your team in the course of a year. Because remember, everything we do gets exponentially multiplied just because the nature of how leverage works. So just making this commitment to every Thursday and every Saturday, and for you guys watching other countries, whenever your leadership academy is, or if you have beta breakthroughs, in some countries do them on different days because of the language or whatever. When you make that commitment and you just know, okay, those are the two things I build my work week around, it has ripple effects that produces extraordinary effects. So here's what I want you to know. Here's the other reason why I did the show tonight, because this is your last week to close 2024 strong and your last chance to open 2025 strong. So remember, however you close one week is how you open the next week. However you close 1 month, how you open the next. However you close 2024, that's the way you're going to open 2025. And here's what else I want you to know. This week can be magic for you. There's so much less white noise. Even people working in their job aren't really working in their job. They're at their desk. They look like they're working. They're watching cats on Roomba videos on YouTubes. They're looking at dogs on surfboards. They're going through the latest TikTok dance crazes. They're sending personal emails. They're dreaming about their next vacation. They're not focused. So there's less emails, less phone calls, less projects, less deadlines, less everything. And a lot of people are doing half days, or they working 3-day weeks or 4-day weeks this week and next week. And they're open. They've got less white noise. So if you approach somebody this week, you're probably going to get an audience, because people are starting to review 2024. How did they do? Wow, New Year's coming up. I had these goals for this year, the things I wanted to do. How did I do with them? And you know what? Most people, it's not where they want it to be. People are also starting this week, okay, I've got New Year's coming up, New Year's Eve. What are my resolutions for 2025 going to be? There's two categories that will affect 99.999% of the people who make those resolutions. Number one has something to do with health or weight loss. And number two has something to do with income, finances. So that's what they're thinking about. So this is the perfect time to get somebody to look at RAIN, to get them to look at the Check It Out video, the Magalog, all of the things we have, all of the tools, all of the events we have going on. But I'm going to get specific, all right? I want to give you 9. I want to give you 9 tips to make 2025 crush. Now we'll see who the real ultra elite players are, because we'll see who commits and actually does these 9 things. And you know how we'll know? Their rank advancements. All right, here they are. Number 1, message or text every personal that you have sponsored and send them the link for this replay as soon as it's over, so that everybody you want to get this, as many people on your team using this. And a lot of you in North America, you have people in Norway or South Africa or UK or Malaysia. They don't get this show. So send it to every one of your personals, and also send it to any of your orphans. In other words, there's a lady in Indiana on your 4th level, and her sponsor quit, and her sponsors quit, and she's 15 levels below you, but she's serious and she's not getting the kind of support she needs. Make sure that she sees this video. Number two, set a date. And by date, I mean which week that you're going to break your next rank advancement. So whatever rank, and be realistic. Okay, if you're a double diamond director, it's a big jump to triple diamond director. If you're an associate, the jump to partner is 24 hours. If you're a partner and the jump to senior partner, this is 48 hours. Okay, based on what your rank is, give yourself a realistic, legitimate goal, set the date, but really do it. And then I want you to do two things. One, I want you to make a public declaration. For you guys in my team, I want you to go to the team Facebook group and put it in there. For you guys on other teams, I want you to go to your team Facebook group or your team WhatsApp thread or your team Signal or Telegram chat. Do it there. And secondly, make the commitment to your sponsor. Call him or her up and tell her, okay, here's my next rank and here's the week I'm going for to get it. Number three, distribute every Vitality magazine and every Ultimate Lifestyles booklet that you have in your possession by December 31st. So if you've got 23 magazines left because you bought a pack of 25, you got 18 Ultimate Lifestyle or 86, whatever the number is, however many packs you bought, you got some came with your leadership kit, they're sitting in your closet, you haven't, get them all out. Go to chiropractors, dentists, doctors, supermarkets, get 2, 3 ultimate lifestyle booklets and put thumbtacks in them and put them on the bulletin board, wherever, magazine racks, anywhere you can find them. Get them all out before the 31st of December. Number 4, place an order today to replace those magazines and booklets, right? See, by the way, am I getting the name right? I always say ultimate, well, yeah, the Ultimate Lifestyle Business. This is what I'm talking about, the Ultimate Lifestyle Business. You see, make sure you put a label on the back, right? So however many you've got, the magazines, Vitality, see, got my sticker here. So the magazine, the booklet, however many you got, get rid of them all before the 31st, right? And then place an order today for another batch that's going to come in a week or 7 days or 8 days or whatever. Now that's number 4. Number 5, on the same order that you placed today, add one new product that you don't normally use. Maybe you've never tried the Bright. Maybe you don't use the 5. Maybe whatever, but we've got all 10 or 11 products here in North America, right? There's probably one that or more that you don't normally use. You love Soul, or you love Soul and Soul Red, or you got that and Bend, and those are the ones you use. That's your subscription every month. I want you to try a different one. Add on, because the more of these products you use, the healthier you're going to be, the bigger volume you're going to be. And then remember the triple effect, the ripple effect. As your people do this, as you try a new product and you get sold, like, wow, this is amazing, and you're telling people about it, you're developing customers about it, your personal group volume grows, and imagine the ripple effect with your people. Right, so that's number 5. Then number 6, on the same order, and maybe you can't do this from a financial standpoint. If you can't, you can't. But here's my suggestion. If you can find a way to make it happen, order 4 or 5 canisters of Beet. And then when they come, those 4 or 5 canisters, I want you to give them away for free to the 4 or 5 most serious wellness athletic people that you know. For me, I give these to some of the guys on my softball team who are serious. I have a buddy, he does those squats with 500 pounds and all. He's a competitive bodybuilder. I just give them a canister and I say, this is the nitric oxide. It opens up the blood vessels. You get more oxygen in your blood, so you're going to have more energy. Your performance will be better. You will have just the performance will be better and the stamina will be better because the breathing is better, because the blood circulation is better. And then I tell them, and by the way, I just have to warn you, there's another ingredient in here called L-arginine. It's for sexual and prostate health. And I can tell you, it will take you back to when you were 19 years old. So I'm just warning you, be prepared for that. And I don't know, what do they go for retail? $80 or something? I give them away, one of them. But again, not just to some clown I meet on the street. These are serious, like one's a yoga teacher, one, bodybuilder, is, high level athletes. And I just find that they turn into customers. So that would be my other suggestion. And I know this is an investment, but I'm just telling you, heart to heart, soul to soul. Here's how I think you can crush for 2025. All right, numero siete. Send a text or an email to check in with every customer you've ever had since you've been with Rain. People who are still ordering on, Rain Rewards program, and people that just bought once, or people that bought a year ago and stopped buying. Just check in with them. Wish them happy holidays. Thank them for their business. And then just offer if there's anything you can do to help them achieve their wellness goals, be sure and let you know. And if it's people who haven't bought in a while, you might just tell them about Beat, because we didn't have Beat when they were ordering from you. So you might just tell them about that. But send a text or an email to every one of your customers, if just thanking them for their business. Okay, we're at number 8 and 9. Now we're going to see who the elite committed players are. This is the one where most of you are going to drop out. Most of you are going to make excuses. Most of you are going to say, well, okay, that works for Randy, or I know Randy, but that wouldn't work for me. Okay. I'm just warning you. I don't want to project that. I suggest you do this, but I'm just telling you my truth as I know it. Here's what the serious people who are totally committed to make 2025 their best year ever is schedule an open house at your home on Thursday, January 2nd in the evening, and invite all your friends, everybody you can think of, and tell them you're having a special meeting at your house because you are doing a social entrepreneurial project and you want them to be part of it. Don't let them get into 20 questions. Don't let them interrogate you. Well, what's it about? Please, it's just I'm a social entrepreneur. We're taking a movement around the world, are looking for people who want to become successful by doing good. But there's a whole presentation you need to see. So please don't ask me 20 questions. Please just be there on Thursday at 7:30 or whatever time you're doing it. And that will be your official How to Make 2025 Crush presentation. And then you pick out whatever your favorite Be the Breakthrough is and play the replay or the check it out check it out video, or both. You might want to do the check it out video and then the full replay of a B2B. But pick your one that you think is the best one. You say, oh my God, that one when Laura Weeks did the product was so amazing. Or that one when Nina Saltich did the leverage thing, or when Shio did that, or Ann Feinstein, whatever your favorite one, just set it aside. That'll be the replay that night. Get 6, 8, 12 people in your house. And no, you do not need designer home from the cover of Architectural Digest. I'm telling you, everyone, whether you live in a mobile home or a one-bedroom, a one-room efficiency apartment, I'm telling you, do the same thing. And if you say, well, let me tell you a secret. If you live in an efficiency apartment, nobody thinks you're a billionaire. You're not fooling anybody. Okay. If you live in a mobile home, I mean, first of all, some of those are very luxurious. Some of them are very expensive, right? But whatever you is, 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom, whatever, rental, whatever your neighborhood is, your friends, the people who really matter, they care about you. They don't, and don't be embarrassed. Like, well, I can't talk about making money because I live in a trailer. I've had some of my best people meetings that started with people who lived in there. And I'd come and do a presentation, and they would just say, hey, I'm sorry, we're so cramped, and 4 of you have to sit on the floor because I don't have enough chairs and we don't have enough space. But that's why I've become a social entrepreneur. That's why I've joined RAIN International. And I would like you to see this presentation because I'm going after my dreams, and I would like to have you guys there joining me on the journey. Just be sincere, be real, be you, speak your truth, and you'll be amazed at how that could be. So the serious people, that's what you're going to be doing on Thursday, the 2nd. And by the way, depending on your time zone, you can even pair it up with the Leadership Academy, right? So for you guys, let me see. So at 8 on whatever in the East is 5 in California. So you might have yours at 7. And then saying for those of you guys who sign up, hang around after the break, we're going to play the first Leadership Academy, which will be a training thing, right? Or do it before. I mean, figure it out, work around that, but make it work. All right. And remember, the Leadership Academy is just perfect for a second look at people. So figure a way to make it happen, or do it on New Year's Day, your open house, right? I did an amazing open house on New Year's Day. I was in Hawaii. I was on vacation. I have the team there, and my friend David. It's like, Randy, come on over New Year's Day. Nobody does anything. They eat, they watch football all day. By the evening, they got nothing to do. They're bored. So we did a thing at his house. He had like 14 or 15 people, and a good number signed up. So think about that. Just make it work. Don't make excuses. Find a way to make this stuff work. And then finally, number 9 is do posts on your social media with the same thing. This idea of you've started this social entrepreneur project, and you're looking for people who want to be a part of it with you, and ask them to please DM you for details. And if you do that, these 9 things, I promise you, you're going to crush in 2025. So this is all I could tell you. I love you guys. I want the best for you. We have this opportunity with RAIN International 2.0. We're doing amazing things. We're empowering a lot of people. Let's just keep the momentum going, end this year, and start out the new year with a bang. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great, great week. Peace.